The Kitezi landfill is the main garbage disposal site for Kampala and the surrounding areas. It started operating in 1996 and was meant to take municipal waste for the greater Kampala metropolitan area. Over the years, the site fell beyond capacity. It was designed for a much smaller volume of waste than the city eventually generated, receiving over 2,000 tons daily from Kampala and nearby districts. Poor waste handling, leachate contamination, lack of proper lining and pollution controls made living nearby unpleasant and unhealthy for residents.
Going back to the community to tell them you put paper, plastic, metal, glasses individually, it's not easy because these advanced countries, they started from nursery, from their homes. That's why you see they got organized. But for us, the mindset of the Ugandans, you put Ebiwata, Matoki separate, Bomu separate, it's not easy. So if someone can generate and make use of exactly the garbage we have as is, it is to our advantage.
The 2024 catastrophe. On the 10th August 2024, the landfill collapsed. Essentially, a huge landslide of waste swept down part of the dumping hill, covering homes and people who lived or worked close by. The consequences were devastating. Dozens of people were killed, with some reports confirming over 30 deaths and others early estimates varying. Homes, gardens, livestock were buried, displacing families and traumatizing the community.
Twawulidde ebintu twabadde tumanyi oba nankuba nze nabadde mmanyi emmotoka eva mu Lusanje eyo ejja etutomere. Twagenza okwekanga nga kasasiro yabumbulukuse. Twamwekangidde na ku miryango tetwategedde.
Yesterday in the morning, I woke up as usual. I left at 7 a.m. to take a child to school. About 10 minutes after I left, I received a call from my neighbor asking if I was home. When I returned, my house was no more.
Many survivors sought refuge with relatives, community support groups, the office of the Prime Minister.
How do we handle those people who are still alive? Because we must feed them. They have lost almost everything.
There are still more dead bodies in the ground, and that's why we have the Prime Minister is still even mobilizing for more graders.
We are trying our best as a Ministry for Disaster to provide, and we still promise to ensure that we deliver what is needed to ensure that our people are safe.
Locals had seen signs of instability, cracks, shifting soil, smell and leachate issues for years before the tragedy, but strong warnings were not effectively acted on.
Kasasiro yafuuka ekizibu n'afuuka olusozi nga kasasiro ayiringita n'ava enakka neera abadde atusemberedde ddala nga ennyumba eyange ebadde nga wano nga kasasiro alinganga eri neera ekintu kyefudde ennyumba yange teza kumanya nti weeri.
Several factors contributed to the disaster and the landfill's long-term failure. The landfill had operated long past its intended capacity. Authorities had declined to renew its license back in 2013 because it was full, but it kept receiving waste anyway because there was no alternative site. Waste generated kept increasing with pollution growth faster than waste management infrastructure could keep up. Lack of funding, incomplete planning for relocation, and resistance from communities where new sites were proposed stalled alternatives. Waste management systems like leachate treatment and slope stabilization were inadequate, and the buildup of unstable waste heaps turned the site into a danger zone. Residents living close to the dump site live with extreme discomfort, foul smells, flies, pollution, and health risks for years before the disaster. And even after the collapse, many could not easily relocate due to limited resources. In summary, The story of the Kitezi landfill is one of long-running environmental urban planning challenges, a tragic collapse that killed and displaced people, ongoing struggles with waste management policy, and a push now toward decommissioning and safer alternatives for Kampala's garbage.